What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on Picking Texas, or I guess this week Picking Kentucky. I am in Danville, Kentucky this week for work, so I'm going to do a little game hunting while I'm in that area. The first place is going to be a little indoor flea market that's next door to the hotel called Vendors Village. So let's go ahead and jump in to the footage and see if we can't find anything. Alright guys, we're back here in the hotel room. When I got over next door to the little indoor flea market, I was told I could not film inside that location. So I had to go put up the GoPro. So I tried to film what I could with my phone. Anytime I came across a booth with games, I pulled my phone out and tried to do some little covert filming. But the only thing I got inside that store was the Dukes of Hazzard on PS1. Never played this game. I was a fan of the Dukes growing up, so I figured for $10, which is about market value for it, well, I'd go ahead and grab it. Now the booth that had that game had a bunch of other games, but they were all at eBay prices. So I passed on all the other ones. He actually had some Sega Saturn games, so that's not something I see very often. So I was kind of surprised to see that. The next 3 games here I got from a local pawn shop. I forget what it was called. I think it was called American Pawn or something like that. Here in Danville, and It Takes Two for the PS4, Song of the Deep for the Xbox, and Doom 3 BFG Edition for Xbox. All 3 of these will be going into my personal collection. The Doom 3, I just remember playing it on the OG Xbox, so that'll be going into my collection. Song of the Deep is a game that I know nothing about. I was watching an episode of Mord's Garage, and he was talking about this game, and he seemed to enjoy it. He said it was worth a pickup, so for $4, I figured I'd go ahead and grab it. And It Takes Two is a co-op game that I've been wanting to play, and just haven't come around a decent copy. So this will be going in the collection for me and my wife to do the co-op on. And I paid $20 for all 3 of those from that pawn shop. So pretty solid deal. The next pawn shop I went to is one that Phoenix Resale frequents often, called Dan's Discount. So they had a bunch of games. All the PS4, Xbox One games were $10 a piece. PS3, 360 were $5 a piece. PS2, original Xbox and Wii games were all $3 a piece. And they had plenty of all of them. But the only game I came across that I wanted to get was Spider-Man for the Xbox. And it's CIB. The disc is in fantastic shape. Paid $3, and it's worth about $12. So, pretty good little pickup there. The next 2 are actually everything else that you're going to see is all Facebook Marketplace pickups from working the marketplace while I've been up here. When I get off work, when I come back to the hotel room, I'll jump on Facebook and see if I can't work out some deals. The first 2, I paid $20 for the 2, so $10 a piece. Is the Saboteur for PS3. It's worth about $20. It's also CIB. So, was glad to snag that. And the next one is the God of War Saga for the PS3. This has God of War 2, God of War 3, and the Chains of Olympus and the Ghost of Sparta, which I'm sure both of those 2 were PSP games. So this one actually is worth about $30. So, spent $20, and these 2 games are worth about $50. So I was very happy with that pickup. The rest of this stuff I got all from one guy, and I paid $50, I think, for all of it. And I got Infamous, PS3, Dishonored, PS3, Destiny, PS3, COD 4 for PS3, Dragon Age 2, the BioWare Signature Edition for the PS3, Uncharted 3, which is one of my favorite franchises of all time, Titanfall 2 for the PS4, Overwatch for PS4, Anthem for PS4, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, PS4, Battlefront, PS4. The next three I think are really the meat and the potatoes of the lot. God of War for the PS4, The Last of Us Remastered for the PS4, and The Last of Us Part 2 for the PS4. And then some PS1 games. These ones don't have the cover, so it's Tiger Woods 99, Area 51. They have the back cases, they just don't have the cover. NASCAR Legacy 99. Then the next ones are complete. It's Gran Turismo 2. The 2-disc. Both discs are there. The manual is there. So this one is CIB. Whoop. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3, Greatest Hits Edition, and Jeremy McGrath Supercross 98, Greatest Hits Edition. Now, none of those are worth too terribly much. Last of Us Part 2, I think, is around 15. The Remastered is like a 10. God of War is like 15. So that's, you know, $40 of the 50 there. And then everything else, I'm sure I can squeeze 10 bucks out of these and these and these. So I'm sure after everything is said and done that I will be in the profit probably at least 20. So taking 50, turning it into 70, possibly more is a win. So that is everything that I have picked up while I've been up here in Kentucky for work. I fly home here in a couple days, so I might be able to add a few more things. So make sure you follow my Instagram to see if I post any more pictures of my recent pickups. I will be home for a couple weeks, then I actually find out I have to go spend a week in Wichita, Kansas. So I'll be doing some picking while I'm up in Kansas when I'm up there for that. So stay tuned for that. So I'm just going to wrap up this video, guys. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy the content and you're into this kind of thing. And just remember, there's always the next pick.